Picture the group of students you are teaching this year. They all have strengths and weaknesses. When evaluating one subject area, students might be in one order, from strongest to weakest. But this order will no doubt be different when evaluating a second subject area. In every subject you evaluate, the order will be different. All students are on a fluid continuum of ability and characteristics, and everyone has particular needs that must be addressed. Teachers must differentiate as often as possible for as many students as possible in order to attempt reaching most of them. Next year, when you have a new class, they will once again organize differently than this class did. No class is ever the same, and with that in mind, we can posit that all classes are unique. There is no average class and no average student. Many factors influence a child's readiness to learn on a daily basis. These changing factors also mean a child's place on this continuum can change frequently. Again, this shows how every student in your class is unique. Understanding this concept and embracing it should prompt teachers to adapt UDL as a foundation for their teaching philosophy. UDL is a philosophy that encourages planning adaptations ahead of time to ensure that lessons are accessible to all learners. Without this thoughtful planning, backpedaling occurs. This means awkward, last-minute add-ons are improvised. Most likely, this spontaneous ad-libbing is not as conscientious or effective as planning ahead would have been. Just as architects carefully craft aesthetically pleasing plans with users in mind and remove possible barriers, so must teachers, as designers of their classrooms, plan units with students in mind and ensure possible learning barriers are removed to encourage access to learning. Teachers must plan with the end objective in mind and orient all activities towards that endpoint. At the same time, the teacher uses this planning time to identify possible barriers to students, so that no matter where a student stands, they can access learning and achieve the desired objective. UDL is based on neurological foundations. 3 different parts of the brain are used when we learn something new. First, a learner must be able to understand and recognize what it is that they are learning. Present the concept in many different ways. Second, the student must have the skills to show what they have learned. This means allowing students to present knowledge in many different ways. Lastly, for students to acquire new concepts, they have to care about what they are learning. Teachers must make new information matter to students by connecting it to their lives and making it matter to them in meaningful ways. By providing students with many different opportunities of seeing what they are learning, expressing their new knowledge, and finding multiple means of connecting it to their lives, teachers will be appealing to the widest range of students. UDL is the best method we have to effectively and thoughtfully teach an inclusive classroom. By planning ahead and planning with our users in mind, teachers can better serve their students. While it's true you can never reach everyone all the time, by creating lessons that are differentiated based on readiness level, learning profile, and student interest, you can ensure you reach most kids most of the time.